And join me in the posting of the colors. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Kendall Kinsley, and I've had the honor of serving as president of the class of 2014 for the past 2 years. I am so blessed to have been part of such an amazing class, and I would like to thank the families, friends, and educators that have helped us get us where we are today. Looking back on high school, I can't believe it was only 4 years ago when we all were freshmen. It seems like yesterday when I walked into the doors of Arlington High School looking for D-Gym, and an upperclassman told me it was connecting to the swimming pool. After 30 minutes of looking around, a teacher informed me that there was no swimming pool. After many similar shared experiences, we are all now thankfully familiar with Arlington High School, from those famous Friday nights under the lights to homecoming, prom, and all the special memories we have shared. More importantly, however, we are seasoned with the spirit, pride, and tradition that we have experienced firsthand at Arlington High. It is forever a part of who we are and who we will be. After today, we'll exit this ceremony with a new mission in life. And like E.E. Cummings once said, it takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. At this moment, we all might feel a little scared, but we all should be excited to move on into the real world. I know that the class of 2014 is more than prepared to move on and tackle the obstacles ahead. Today, while sitting and listening to the amazing speeches prepared for you, I want you to remember the wonderful staff and educators that brought you to this point. However, let's not forget the accomplishments that you yourself have achieved. We all have come a long way from being naive freshmen, and we will continue to achieve greatness in the years ahead. Many people may believe that our generation only cares about social media, tweeting, texting, selfies, and the like, but I believe differently. Our class is more involved with life than that. We are the ones who were wise enough to make learning our goal, and this graduation ceremony is proof of our intentions to succeed. We are the generation of change. I am confident that every single one of us will make a difference in the world. It just has to be up to you to decide if you want to walk out those doors today and achieve it. I know that the graduates of 2014 will go forward and make Arlington High School proud. We are the embodiment of spirit, pride, and tradition. As you walk across the stage today, remember that this is only the beginning and not the end. So the class of 2014, let this be the beginning of living in the change. And now, as Elle Woods once said, we did it.
Good evening. My name is Hannah Hollander, and I have had the honor to serve the class of 2014 as the Girls' Social Chair. As I reminisce on my years at Arlington High, I can confidently attribute great amounts of growth to the time I spent in those halls. It is safe to say that this class will far exceed expectations and accomplish incredible things. I, along with the class of 2014, owe a huge thank you to all of the teachers and faculty that have been present and active throughout our journey in fostering our education. We could not be where we are today without you all. We're lucky enough to not only have the support of our teachers, but also of the people who have taken their spot behind the scenes. I would like to take this moment to acknowledge some very important school board members present here tonight. Mr. Bowie Hogg, Mrs. Jamie Solons, Dr. Aaron Reich, Mrs. Gloria Pena, Mr. John Hibbs, and Mrs. Keisha Mays. And Mr. Peter Barron. The Arlington Independent School District is fortunate enough to be under the directorate of our Superintendent, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos. Dr. Cavazos holds both a bachelor's degree and a master's degree from the University of Texas Pan American and a doctorate from the University of Texas at Austin. Hook 'em horns. Dr. Cavazos shares a fervent passion for service, leadership, and creating endless opportunities for the students and faculty of AISD. Please assist me in welcoming Dr. Cavazos to the stage.
Thank you so much, and welcome to the graduation ceremonies. Students, first and foremost, I am so proud of your accomplishments. This is a culmination of many years of education in our system, and I'm so proud of the accomplishments that you have demonstrated here today. It's one thing to be able to come here tonight and graduate from high school, but it's important to reflect a little bit on what you've accomplished. And what you've accomplished is able to take you forward into the future. You've amassed knowledge in our school system from wonderful teachers, from your parents, from the community, from every class that you took. You've taken something with you. I challenge you to use that as you proceed into your future. Use the knowledge and the skills that you've learned to keep going. And it's important to remember that as you pursue your dreams, that the realization of those dreams deal with action. And your actions that you've taken throughout your schooling have brought you here today. Remember that you're well prepared. You have received an outstanding education here in Arlington Independent School District, and you should be proud of that. Parents, friends, neighbors, cousins, uncles, etc., thank you for helping these young people be successful. Thank you for your support of our school district, but more importantly, of these young people. It's because of your efforts, and you're welcome to give all of your friends a round of applause, graduates. It is because of your efforts that they're here today. You helped them turn in their homework. You made them turn in their homework. You took them different places, you brought them to school, you picked them up from school, you encouraged them, you motivated them, and you were there. I'll tell you that it's as important to keep being there for these young people as they proceed to their future. And we thank you for your support. Students, finally, I will tell you that as you pursue success, I challenge you to aim for greatness. Go beyond success and be great. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Devin Blackburn, and I am the senior class Boys Social Chair. It has been my pleasure to go to school with all of the wonderful students graduating today. I have faith that no matter where the class of 2014 goes, we will prevail in whatever path we choose to take. While we continue towards our separate paths, remember these words by Karl Barth. Though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. To introduce this next person is very special to me. I have known her since elementary school. Her energetic, loyal, hardworking, and caring personality draws people towards her. She gives her all, no matter what conflict she faces, and keeps the best attitude about any challenge she is given. Her passion and drive for excellence and love of God has led her to accomplish amazing feats. Ladies and gentlemen, the salutatorian of the class of 2014, Rebecca Tate.
When I first learned that I would be giving a speech at graduation, I did what all of my English teachers would be proud of. I researched it. According to Google, and maybe Wikipedia, graduation speeches should be filled with a copious amount of cliched advice on moving forward. So, I thought I would get that all over with first. The world is our oyster. The sky is the limit. You did it. We can do anything we set our minds to. You are the future. Follow your dreams. A penny saved is a penny earned. We are standing at the threshold of tomorrow. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. The future is in our hands. And of course, shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you will land among the stars. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I would like to say thank you to all the people who make Colt Country so sweet. The excellent teachers, administrators, and faculty at Arlington High, and especially the students who have been a part of all the amazing memories we will carry with us. These past 4 years have been filled with laughter, as well as a few tears, and friends, old and new, that will last a lifetime. You've encouraged and challenged me to do my best every day, and I cannot wait to see the great things we will accomplish in life. I've also made a few realizations along the way. One in particular being, high school is nothing like the movies. For instance, no one has time to stop and have a meaningful conversation in the hallway. In reality, passing periods are like sprints, in which you have to come in first. The distance from A to E in the alphabet is not that far, but when you're talking about walking from A hall to E hall, well, that's a different story. Also, and I think this one might be obvious, I have never seen or been a part of a spontaneous dance number in the hallway. If I were to break out into song, I would sing about proper hallway etiquette and the best way to swiftly maneuver through the hallway traffic jams. Speaking of traffic jams, these add on to the stress one feels when seeing the minutes of the passing period tick quickly away. Now, don't get me wrong, longer passing periods and the occasional entire school dance number about the status quo would be fantastic. But Arlington High School has been such a sweet place to be for the past 4 years. Whether we were blowing things up in chemistry with Mr. Zostek, finishing our MGRP at 1 o'clock the morning it was due, or participating in the delicious and fun club week, we made some incredible memories at AHS. I hope that in 5 years at our class reunion, we can look back and say, remember when? Remember freshman year, when we fell in love with Romeo and Juliet and found out how scary one-way hallways really were? And what about sophomore year, when we were stabbed in the back like Caesar by mounds of homework assignments, but had free reign of Arlington during lunch as our cafeteria was being remodeled? During junior year, we became fabulous writers with Miss Burris and visited a real speakeasy at Arlington Baptist College. Finally, during senior year, we traveled back in time to visit the Colts through the ages as we decorated our award-winning Spirit Hallway. Throughout my high school experience, I learned that Colt Country is not just defined by the building at 818 West Park Road Drive, but that it is the people who make Colt Country what it is. My 4 years in that building would be nothing without the people whom I shared it with. Some of the most amazing memories are simply conversations between friends, and I made lifelong friends in each and every one of my classes. You have all made a huge and positive impact on my life. Just as J.K. Rowling said, the stories we love best do live in us forever. I have some incredible memories and stories of Arlington High School that I will always cherish, and they all include you. Looking back at the years that flew by so quickly, I now know how sweet it really is to be in Colt Country. Thank you.
To be valedictorian, you have to put forth the greatest effort, and Rachel does just that. With academics, Rachel has set the standard for all of us, but outside of this, she is very active in National Honor Society, Key Club, and choir. Her dedication to always improving and breaking her own standards should be a testament to us all. Arlington High School, class of 2014, your valedictorian, Rachel Newsom.
Those spontaneous dance numbers, that was me, by myself. Good evening, class of 2014. I would first of all like to thank all of the parents, faculty, and students here tonight. I would also like to thank my family, friends, and the universal ruler that is Google for the infinite wisdom you have bestowed upon me, as I would not have gotten where I am today without you all. A minor disclaimer before I begin. I've attempted throughout the course of this speech to make a few jokes. If these jokes are not funny, sympathy laughs are really appreciated. Really, I won't know the difference. In writing this speech, I had an immense amount of trouble coming up with not only the words to say, but the courage to say them. Many suggestions were given to me. I should rap, I should say everything in another language, both of which would make a very uncomfortable experience for all of us. Some told me to use the valedictory speech from Spider-Man 2, but I figured plagiarism wasn't a good idea. Anyway, I realized that this speech is an incredible opportunity. Not only am I able to say a proper farewell to all of you, this speech has also helped me to narrow down my list of possible future careers. I will not be a public speaker. So this has really been a win-win for me. As a class, we've been through a lot together. Freshman year was certainly an experience. It was a time of epic embarrassment, worshiping and hating the upperclassmen all at the same time. It was a time when we began regretting all those Kesha and Justin Bieber songs we bought that I still haven't convinced iTunes to buy back from me. We've been a part of some special moments here at Arlington High School. Memories like Relentless Week for Miss Cindy Stewart, Code Green Week, Arlington High's first ever lip dub only a few weeks ago, and more. We've had some amazing teachers along the way who taught us not only the facts of their subject, but also helped build character within us. I feel incredibly lucky to have been surrounded by such amazing people for the last 4 years, many of whom act and think differently than I. Many of you I've never even met, but in the end, we're all really the same. We all grow old and tell the same stories over and over again, and we will all live life as we choose. I've learned so much from you all, and I've grown as a person because of you. And now we begin a new journey, a journey into the rest of our lives. We can be anyone we want to be, and that is an amazing thing. Here, Colts is where we get to start over. We take everything we've learned and decide who we want to be. True, the bad thing about life is that once you've chosen a path, you can't turn around. But the good thing is that you can always deviate from your path and make a new one. Is anyone writing this down? No? Okay. My advice to you is to never settle for less than you deserve. Don't take a job just because you'd make a lot of money. Don't always fall in the direction you lean. Remember that life is yours for the taking, and the beauty is that it's not about what it is, it's about what it can become. So, find out what your passion is. You may not be good at it, you may be horrible at it, but if you love it, you'll practice it, and we all know that with practice, you get better. Congratulations to you all, the class of 2014. We really did it. Go forth and conquer. It is a time to celebrate our survival of high school, but we should also remember and appreciate those who helped us get here. Winston Churchill once said that success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. So what is success? Success is loving others here on earth, learning to live in a way that makes people remember and miss you when your life has run its course. Success is the world being different for your having been there. It is making a difference, no matter how small, and that's all we can really ask for. I suppose you all were looking for me to reveal some great life secret to you, but I have no such secret. I got home from school today, took a 2-hour nap, and contemplated which TV show on Netflix I should binge watch next. I wrote half of this speech in the car on the way here. All I know is that although we are no longer seniors of Arlington High School, we will always be Colts. Thank you.
Please stand and join us in the Alma Mater.
Should we? You good? 1, 2, ready, go. Arlington High School of our praise will ever be true to you. All of our days will always cheer the green and white and owe our fortunes to you. Arlington High, hail to Arlington High. Huh? Sing.
Good evening. My name is Colton Fulton, and I'm the senior class secretary. The administration at Arlington High School strives to keep the tradition alive throughout the halls of our school. This year, our assistant principals have been no exception, demonstrating outstanding leadership through the 2013-2014 school year. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Matthew Good, Mrs. Lisa Mann, Mrs. Ebony Nix, Mr. Brent Pfaff, Mr. Guy Rosales, Mrs. Natalie Williams, and our Dean of Instruction, Mr. Jason Davis. This year, we would also like to recognize our amazing counseling staff, Mrs. Lynn Darst, Mrs. Barbara Dorsey, Mrs. Beth Hancock, Mrs. Susie Hargrove, Mrs. Susan Hunt, Mrs. Megan Horn, and Mrs. Susan Miller. And our graduation coach, Mrs. Amber Mueller. These counselors have played a vital role in helping us achieve our goals this year. Thank you so much to both our assistant principals and counselors for everything you've done for the seniors. The class of 2014 has been fortunate to be led by an amazing woman, Miss Jennifer Young. Miss Young values every single student in her school. She shows unconditional support and love by going above and beyond to make everyone feel important. I personally have never been so thankful for someone as caring and hardworking as Miss Young. Her constant support and encouragement has not only touched my life, but I think I speak for the whole senior class when I say how truly amazing Miss Young is and has made our journey here at Arlington High School one we can never forget. Thank you for all you have done for the class of 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce you Ms. Jennifer Young.
President Hogg, members of the board, Dr. Cavazos, parents, and guests. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2014. Thank you to the teachers, counselors, and staff of Arlington High School. I truly appreciate the commitment and dedication you show to our students. You're the best staff around, and I am truly blessed to work with you. I want to thank the senior class sponsors, with special thanks to Mike Rourke for organizing today's graduation ceremony. Thank you for all that you've done for our seniors. Congratulations to the parents and families of all the members of the class of 2014. I know that you are very proud of your son or daughter's accomplishments. Thank you so much for sharing your student with us for the last 4 years. Seniors, I'm so proud of each one of you. You're an incredible group of young people. One of the things I love most about education is that many times I become the student and I learn incredible things from you. And this class has taught me a lot. Our soccer team taught me what it means to work hard. From them, I also learned that baby powder is great for school spirit. The yearbook staff taught me what it looks like to leave your mark by producing an incredible yearbook. Shane Dawson taught me what it looks like to take a vision and make it a reality with our lip dub. Georgia Beatty taught me that sportsmanship is important, even when I beat her in a free throw contest. Kevin Day showed me what true talent really looks like, simply amazing. Our academic decathlon team taught me what dedication looks like. Luis Zendejas taught me what it means to never give up, even when faced with tremendous adversity. Colton Fulton and Rebecca Tate taught me what it means to leave a place better than you found it. Monica Yosef taught me what it means to take ownership of your education by becoming a Dell Scholar. My office aides, they taught me that no matter how old you are, it's still fun to write on the walls. Hari Kosaru showed us all that dedication and hard work and something you're passionate about makes you successful. Bailey Harris and Stephen McLean taught me what it looks like to be committed to your faith. The golf team taught me how to take selfies. And somehow the student council hijacked my phone and took lots of their own selfies. I still don't know how that happened. Kelsey Christopher taught me that you can still have a good day even though you're hopping along the halls in crutches. And Kayla Davis taught me how important it is to keep smiling no matter what. This entire class has taught me the true meaning of appreciation by surprising me with my very own day. I have to admit that as principal, I'm supposed to know what's going on in my building, but I was completely clueless. But your love and kindness was overwhelming, and it is something I will never, ever forget. Seniors, it has been a great year at Arlington High School because of you. Thank you for everything you have taught me, and thank you for your leadership. As a class, this group of seniors has earned over $6.5 million in scholarships. At this time, I would like for any senior who has received a scholarship to stand and be recognized. Thank you. Students, you have worked hard, and there is no doubt that as you leave Arlington High School, you are ready for whatever lies ahead. As you begin the next chapter of your life, I hope that you will carry with you the spirit, pride, and tradition of Arlington High School. Class of 2014, I'm proud to be your principal. Thank you for representing our school so well. Seniors, I will miss you. Good luck, and may God bless each and every one of you. And now, will the class of 2014 please stand? President Hogg, members of the board, and Dr. Cavazos, I proudly present these students who have successfully completed the academic and attendance requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Arlington Independent School District. Congratulations to you. the graduates of Arlington High School, class of 2014. You may now change your tassel. Please be seated. At this time, will the first graduates present themselves to receive their diploma? I would like to remind the families and friends of the graduates that we are here to honor each student's achievement. Out of respect for this special and solemn ceremony, and in keeping with the dignity of this honored tradition, we request that you demonstrate your appreciation for each graduate with appropriate applause, from the very first graduate to the very last graduate. Also, it is an Arlington High tradition that as each student's name is called, family members stand and be recognized and honored with their graduate.
Andrew Michael Abelson, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, Honor Graduate. Nicholas Cruz Acevedo. Arturo Acosta, Arlington Scholar. Georgina Ademe, Distinguished Achievement Scholar. Zachary Neal Adams, Distinguished Achievement Scholar. Sarah Aguilar, Arlington Scholar. William Tyler Uggan, Arlington Scholar. Vidalina Aki, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Suzanne Jahad Ahawil, International Baccalaureate Diploma Candidate. Carla Alas, Arlington Scholar. Juanita Aldama, Distinguished Achievement Scholar. Adith Adava. Jada Denise Allison, Arlington Scholar. Martin J. Alonzo. Ida Stephanie Alvarez. Eduardo Alvarez, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, Honor Graduate. Alejandra Nicole Amaya, Arlington Scholar. Deshae Antoinette Anderson, Arlington Scholar. Jordan Michael Anderson, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma Candidate. Octavian Deshawn Andrews. Bernice Atunas Rivera, Arlington Scholar. Gil Eduardo Aragonez, Arlington Scholar. Julio Aravalo, Arlington Scholar. Tiara, Arlington Scholar, Austin, cum laude. Crystal Avez, Arlington Scholar. Joshua Austin Bagsgard, Arlington Scholar. Natasha K. Bagley, Arlington Scholar. Trevor Lee Bailey, Arlington Scholar. Chandler Banks, Arlington Scholar. Michaela Grace Banos, Arlington Scholar. Miguel Jose Banos, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Jared Dylan Barnes, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma Candidate. Cara Daniela Barnes, Arlington Scholar. Ingrid Carolina Barros, Arlington Scholar. Brittany Paige Bass, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate.
Good job. Brian Vernon Bass, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Gareth Beard, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Georgia Elaine Betty, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma Candidate. Gabriela Becerril, Arlington Scholar. Cynthia Veronica Benitez, Arlington Scholar. Zachary Paul Bergen, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Bailey Ray Bergstrom. Corey D'Angelo Bernard. Jacob Douglas Bevins, Arlington Scholar. Christopher A. Bindle, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Kieran Burdine, Arlington Scholar. Olivia Therese Bourgeois, Arlington Scholar. Emmeline A. Bolaños, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Zachary Alexander Bond, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Ruth A. Boyer, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Derek S. Boyes, Arlington Scholar. Jacob S. Brazil, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Mackenzie A. Brewer, Arlington Scholar. Sarah Jonet Britton, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Mary Beth Brockenbush, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Amanda Alexis Brooks, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. David Wayne Brown. Delonte Savon Brown, Arlington Scholar. Megan Elizabeth Brown, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Nicholas Austin Brown, Arlington Scholar. Tyler Brown, Arlington Scholar. Austin Daniel Bruce, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Lance Daniel Brummett, Arlington Scholar. Dylan Michael Bryant, Arlington Scholar. Bailey Keene Buckmeyer, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Jaylene Jerome Bumpus, Arlington Scholar. Colton Wayne Burdine, Arlington Scholar. Jacqueline Burns, Arlington Scholar. Julia Beatrice Cabrieles. Adriana Calzada, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Joshua Campos, Arlington Scholar, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate.
Carlos Valentin Canales, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Zoe Margaret Cannon, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Olivia Marley Canoy, Arlington Scholar. Rahilio Cardenas, Arlington Scholar. Kirsten Irene Cardwell. Felicia Marie Castillo. Daniela Castro, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Tevin Wayne Cates, Arlington Scholar. Jose Christian Centino. Hasiel Iram Chavez, Arlington Scholar. Stephen Chavez, Arlington Scholar. Kelsey Dolores Nairi Christopher. Reagan Clark, Arlington Scholar. George McKenzie Cobb. Olivia Monique Coffey. Kylan Shavant Cofield, Distinguished Achievement Scholar. Molly Ann Cohn, Arlington Scholar. Madison Taylor Ann Coney, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Lucy Contreras. Lee Stephanie Conyers, Arlington Scholar. Starla Conyers. Angela A. Cook, Arlington Scholar. Christopher Reed Cook. Joshua R. Cook. Caitlin Mora Cook, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Courtney Nicole Cordell, Arlington Scholar. Lillian Faith Cormack, Arlington Scholar. Brandon G. Cox. Jordan Christopher Cox, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Stephanie Cruz, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Benjamin Aaron Cummings, Arlington Scholar. Kayla H. Couples. Alejandra Esperanza Davila, Arlington Scholar. Anthony Joseph Davis, Arlington Scholar. Darby Lee Davis, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Kayla Cameron Davis, Arlington Scholar.
Jenna K. Davis-Jones, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Shane Edward Dawson, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, magna cum laude. Kevin Alexander Day, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, Honor Graduate. Gabriel Anthony De Leon. Rachel Del Flash, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma Candidate. Natalie Yvette Dimas, Arlington Scholar. Jonathan Walter Dingler, Arlington Scholar. David Doe, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Xavier D. Dobbins, Arlington Scholar. Anna Jasmine Dominguez, Arlington Scholar. Donald Ray Donahue, Arlington Scholar. Amanda Michelle Duchouquette, Arlington Scholar. Jesus Duque Padilla, Arlington Scholar. Shelby Elizabeth Clara Dykes, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Tyler Early. Jason Allen Edmead, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Jackie Lane Edwards, Arlington Scholar. Shelby Nicole Edwards, Arlington Scholar. Alexis Morgan Icorn, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, Honor Graduate. Catherine Aubrey Eldridge, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Sotiravut M., Arlington Scholar. James Lee Emert, Arlington Scholar. Savannah Annika Enfinger, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, Honor Graduate. Ryan Erdman, Arlington Scholar. Heather Michelle Escudero, Arlington Scholar. Angelica Jeanette Esparza, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, Honor Graduate. William R. Espinoza, Arlington Scholar. Jose Estrada, Arlington Scholar. Maria Cristina Estrada, Arlington Scholar. Catherine Ann Marie Everett, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Samuel William Farr, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Trey Felton. Catherine A. Farrell, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Sean Daniel Fazzett, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Shane Michael Fazzett, Arlington Scholar.
Jonathan Taylor Fisher. Kevin Randall Flynn, Distinguished Achievement Scholar. Carmen Michelle Flores. Kristen Ernesto Flores, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Stefan Allen Flowers, Arlington Scholar. David Brian Foreman, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, magna cum laude. Melanie Foster, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Taylor Osborne Foster, Arlington Scholar. Dakari Javas Forche. Christina Michelle Francis, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Javier Franco Jr., Arlington Scholar. Kristen Franklin, Arlington Scholar. Dalton Michael Fausto, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, Honor Graduate. Samuel Freeman IV. Celia Alisa Fuentes, Arlington Scholar. Freddie Fuentes, Arlington Scholar. Jacob Anthony Fuentes, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Irving M. Gallegos, Arlington Scholar. Salvador Gama, Arlington Scholar. Brianna Alice Garcia, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Cesar Garcia, Arlington Scholar. Martha Beatrice Garcia, Arlington Scholar. Sanigi Janessa Garcia, Arlington Scholar. Juan Carlos Garcia Cruz, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Matthew Douglas Garnett, Arlington Scholar. Viviana Gabriela Garza, Arlington Scholar. Logan Fleetwood Gastrock, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Austin T. G., Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Justice J. Germany, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Abash Jameer, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Levi Gibbs, Arlington Scholar. Peaches Jasmine Gibson. Andrew Albert Gomez, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Jocelyn Lisette Gomez, Arlington Scholar. Jose Gomez Dominguez, Arlington Scholar.
Bonnie Gonzalez, Arlington Scholar. Brian Gonzalez, Arlington Scholar. Claudia Gonzalez, Arlington Scholar. Reggie Gonzalez, Arlington Scholar. Taylor Ray Gothard, Arlington Scholar. Delaney Cheyenne Granberry, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Brett Gray. Michael Copeland Gray, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. David J. Green. Kelby Michelle Griffin, Arlington Scholar. Shelby Mae Gritton, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Nora Guerrero. Christman Guzman. Lindsay Ann Hayda, Arlington Scholar. John Michael Hare, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Rabia Hakim, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Michael Christian Hale, Arlington Scholar. Stephanie Nicole Hall, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Jason David Hammond, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Grant Alexander Hansen, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Zachary Ryan Harley, Arlington Scholar. Bailey Christine Harris, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Duran Dellen Harris, Jr., Arlington Scholar. James Daniel Harris, Arlington Scholar. Emily R. Harvey, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Caitlin Renee Hasley, Arlington Scholar. Ahmed Mohammed Hassan, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Roderick DeKeen Hawthorne. Zakiah Dravana Hayes, Arlington Scholar. Marcus Allen Hurd Jr., Arlington Scholar, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Mia Kai Henderson, Arlington Scholar. Cesar Omar Hernandez. Jesus Abel Hernandez, Arlington Scholar.
Luis Fernando Hernandez, Arlington Scholar. Martha Kimberly Hernandez, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Nelly Guadalupe Hernandez, Arlington Scholar. Oscar O. Hernandez, Jr. Vanya Odali Hernandez. Alonzo Hernandez Martinez, Arlington Scholar. David Hernandez Martinez, Arlington Scholar. Aaron Kenneth Herrera. Fatima Rocio Herrera, Arlington Scholar. Sergio A. Herrera. Isaiah Michael Hightower, Arlington Scholar. Cole A. Hinkle, Arlington Scholar. Irma Hinestroza, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Austin Michael Holland, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. James Leon Holland III, Arlington Scholar. Molly Homeyer, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Joshua T. Horn, Arlington Scholar. Michaela Horton. Michael Howell III, Arlington Scholar. Gracie Britt Howie, our Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Samuel Alexander Hudson, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Taylor McHale Hudson, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. McKenna Renee Hughes. Jonah German Hutchison, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Stacy Michelle Hutzel, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Sean N. Hyder, Arlington Scholar. Amar Inyat, Arlington Scholar. Jeffrey Ingram, Arlington Scholar. Dustin K. James, Arlington Scholar. Eladio Jaramillo, Arlington Scholar. Alexandra N. Yazchak, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Ranshikwa Chanel Jernigan, Arlington Scholar. Lauren Renee Jewell, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Victoria C. Jimenez, Arlington Scholar. Georgia K. Jobe, Arlington Scholar.
Hannah Marie Jokel, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Alan J. Johnson, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Echo Alexandra Johnson, Arlington Scholar, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Garrett P. Johnson, Arlington Scholar. Gray T. Johnson, Arlington Scholar. Jessica Latoy Johnson, Arlington Scholar. Lincoln Tyler Johnson. Misty Dawn Johnson, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Josie E. Johnston, Arlington Scholar, cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Daquan D. Jones. Nicholas Branham Jones, Arlington Scholar. Overton Carlisle Jones, Arlington Scholar. Tara K. Jones. Cedric Dwayne Jones Taylor, Arlington Scholar. Corey Elijah Jordan. Mario Juarez, Arlington Scholar. Virginia Juarez. Helena Tadessa Kusai, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Julio Mark Kaiser. Ashley Nicole Kavanaugh, Arlington Scholar. Reagan William Kerbo, Arlington Scholar. Yusuf Khan, Arlington Scholar. Zechariah Khan, Arlington Scholar. Isaiah Fitzgerald Kennard, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Misty Joyce Kirkland, Arlington Scholar. Nikki Dawn Kerner, Arlington Scholar. Jamie Lee Combe, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Margaret Madeline Condorla, Arlington Scholar. Chester Cray, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Kelly Elaine Kurz, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Vernon Elmo LaCour IV, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Macy C. Lakey, Arlington Scholar. Caden James Langford. Katia Lanusa, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude.
Brazette Janae Latimer, Arlington Scholar. Erica Renee Lautensack, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Tegun Briella Lawson, Arlington Scholar. Juliette Lascano, Arlington Scholar. Julio Cesar Lail, Arlington Scholar. Javon Lee Jr. Nathan David Lee. Cody Lane Leffenwell, Arlington Scholar. Chad Landon Lemming, Arlington Scholar. Mackenzie Lee Lester. Zachary James Levert, Arlington Scholar. Stephanie Brendan Lehman. Martin Limones, Arlington Scholar. Gregory Earl Luttrell. Marissa K. Logston, Arlington Scholar. Dax McGuire Looney, Arlington Scholar. Shannon Deanne Looney. Francesca Nasadia Lopez, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Garazi Lopez, Arlington Scholar. Yvette Lopez. Jennifer Lopez, Arlington Scholar. Jesus Alberto Lopez, Arlington Scholar. Jocelyn L. Lopez, Arlington Scholar. Jordy Lopez, Arlington Scholar. Luis Antonio Lopez. Vasti S. Lopez, Arlington Scholar. Hugo Laredo Galvin, Arlington Scholar. Ian Scott Lowry. Trinity Jewel Latrell, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Hung Lu, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Paul Mai, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Carly Malone, Distinguished Achievement Scholar. Maximilian Robert Scott Mankin, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, Honor Graduate. Anthony E. Mazzano, Arlington Scholar. Callie J. Marcus. Lindsay Crystal Martin, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Stephanie Elizabeth Martinez. Abdul Aziz Masood, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude.
Shivam Kaushik Masters, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Denny Mata. Charles C. L. McBride, Arlington Scholar. Robert Eugene McCallum. Caitlin A. McClintock, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Corey Austin McClure. Marissa N. McElroy, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Caitlin McGehee, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Stephen Taylor McLean, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Manuel Alberto Mueve, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Hispanic Scholar, cum laude. Fatima Medina, Arlington Scholar. Janessa Crystal Medina. Michelle Medina, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Jennifer A. Madrano. Ruman Mayman, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, magna cum laude. Christian Alexis Minya. Jason Mendez, Arlington Scholar. Jocelyn Mendez, Arlington Scholar. Leonardo Mendiola Pacheco, Arlington Scholar. Eric Daniel Mendoza, Arlington Scholar. Yvonne Mendoza, Arlington Scholar. Odalis Mendoza Rico. Anthony Meza, Arlington Scholar. Rachel Joy Miller, Arlington Scholar. Kristen Rachel Millman, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Cecilia Miranda Gonzalez, Arlington Scholar. Ziad Misk, Arlington Scholar. Jasmine Simone Monique Mitchell. Lucy Moke, Arlington Scholar. Kelly Eileen Monahan McElroy, Arlington Scholar. Molly Ann Money, Arlington Scholar. Soledad Montano, Arlington Scholar. Ashley Nicole Montgomery. Edgar Monzon, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Marcus Paul Moore, Arlington Scholar. Christopher Robert Mormon. Aldo Morales, Arlington Scholar.
Daniel Marino, Arlington Scholar. Jordan Marino, Arlington Scholar. Samantha Marino, Distinguished Achievement Scholar. Yvette Marino, Arlington Scholar. Amy Margarita Mota. Erica Machino, Arlington Scholar, Honor Graduate. Tanner Braidson Munn. Mario Munoz, Arlington Scholar. Maha Navid, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Judith Marlin Negrit, Arlington Scholar. Madeline G. Nelson, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Timothy Michael Nelson, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma Candidate. Alan Alexander Nuri. Sherman Niyam Nettles II, Arlington Scholar. Samuel Raul Navarez. Adam Robert Lee Newsom, a Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Rebecca Elise Newsom, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Kathy Wynn No, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Tai Phuc Nguyen, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor grad. Melody Ann Nichols, cum laude. Eduardo Nolasco. Kevin Norman, Arlington Scholar. Kathleen Allison Knoll, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Jacob Wangwei Nguyen, Jordan Wangwei, Arlington Scholar. Brady Lee Oborski, Arlington Scholar. Luis Alejandro Acadiz, Arlington Scholar. Gabriella Ann Aconas. Angel Ibel Odifi, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Ikenna Akoye, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Cade Allen Olson, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude, honor graduate. Jasmine Orduno, Arlington Scholar. Edgar Ulysses Arillo, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude, honor graduate. Crystal Arona, Arlington Scholar. Karen Alejandra Ortiz, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate, Distinguished Achievement Scholar. Marissa Natalie Otterbein, Arlington Scholar.
Tara Otterbein, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Allison Ann Page, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Asia Kimberly Palmer, Arlington Scholar. Jessica Palomo, Arlington Scholar. Devin Jamari Parkman. Emma K. Parrish. Bailey Braden Patterson, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Brittany M. Patton. Marietta Catherine Pearson. Luis Diego Pierce, Arlington Scholar. Faith Alexandria Pina, Arlington Scholar. John Keaton Pendley. Abigail Perez. Amanda Leanne Perez. Melissa Aurora Salazar. Jackson E. Perkins, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Leela Jean Cowling Peters, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Petty, Arlington Scholar. Noah Hutchins Pesno, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Lindsay Ann Phillips, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Catherine A. Pickens. Crystal Liliana Pina. Kristen Elizabeth Perkey, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Pierce Allen Pitstick, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Berkeley Brianne Pollard, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Bethany Lee Poole, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Christopher Potts, Arlington Scholar. Bibiano Jesus Prado, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Bianca Nicole Price, Arlington Scholar. Nadine Michelle Pruneda, Arlington Scholar. Catherine Ann Race, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Dominique Ramirez, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Jacob Ramirez, Arlington Scholar. Jesus Ramirez, Arlington Scholar. Paloma Ramirez, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Stephanie Ramirez, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Abigail Ramos.
Flor Angelica Ramos. Jonathan Rea, Arlington Scholar. Taylor Ann Reddy, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Alejandro Riccio, Arlington Scholar. Jessica Lynn Reno, Arlington Scholar. Carlos Reyna, Arlington Scholar. Destiny Rice, Arlington Scholar. Anna LaJoy Ricks, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Zachary Jacob Riddle. Deborah Rijos, Arlington Scholar. Bill Morez Rivas. Jocelyn Rivas Alvarado, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Andrea Rivera Villasenero, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Kevin Bradley Rourke, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. J. Alexa Robinson, Arlington Scholar. Mirna Abigail Rocha, Arlington Scholar. Alejandro Rodriguez Jr., Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Eduardo Alberto Rodriguez. Elizabeth Rodriguez, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Griselda Rodriguez. Israel Rodriguez. Jordan G. Rodriguez, Arlington Scholar, National Hispanic Scholar, cum laude. Miguel Antonio Rodriguez Jr., Arlington Scholar. Maria Guadalupe Rodriguez. Lucy Rodriguez, Arlington Scholar. McKinley Christian Rogers, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Cesar Romo, Arlington Scholar. Olivia Page Rook, Arlington Scholar, Arlington Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Joseph Santos Rosa. Hamza Rory, Arlington Scholar. Gabriela Michelle Rowland, Arlington Scholar. Jackie Rubio, Arlington Scholar. Edith Jasmine Rubio Mercado, Arlington Scholar. Eric Ruiz, Arlington Scholar.
Jessica Ruiz, Arlington Scholar. Mitchell Ruiz, Arlington Scholar. Garrett Michael Rupp, Arlington Scholar. Andrea Lorette Russell, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Sines, Arlington Scholar, and honor graduate. Samantha Lee Salas, Arlington Scholar. Selena Salazar, Arlington Scholar. Jonathan Alex Salcido, Arlington Scholar. Diana Laura Salguero, Arlington Scholar. Omar Salinas, Arlington Scholar. Jessica Sanchez. Joseph Martin Sanchez. Karen Sarake, Arlington Scholar. Destiny Renee Saxionis, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Paul Lawrence Scales Jr. Blake Nicholas Schechter, Arlington Scholar. Dresden B. Shook, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, International Baccalaureate Diploma Candidate. Casey Summer Scott, Arlington Scholar. Quaylon Scott, Arlington Scholar. Jacob Henry Skibner, Arlington Scholar. Alexis F. Seaton, Arlington Scholar. Nakara Tanisha Settles. Ashley N. Siddons, Arlington Scholar. Vanessa Jasmine Silva. Dalton L. Sims, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Jamarian T. Sims, Arlington Scholar. Kearney Ray Sims, Arlington Scholar. Ian Connor Skeen, Arlington Scholar. Haley Nicole Smith, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Mara L. Smith, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Kenneth Anton Snow, Jr., Arlington Scholar. Talon Noah Snow. Humberto Solis, Arlington Scholar. Karina Alyssa Sosa, Arlington Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Sage Nicole Spiva, Arlington Scholar.
Terrence Scott Spraggs. Justin Sprague, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Jason Ryan Stacy, Arlington Scholar. Brooke Stinning. Stadrian Stevens. Deron Latay Stewart. Justine Therese Stromer, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Joseph Swift, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Christopher Michael Sweeney, Arlington Scholar. Jade Serena Christine Taka, Arlington Scholar, cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate, honor graduate. Justin Taylor Telementez, Arlington Scholar. Michael Tapia, Arlington Scholar. Jose Juan Tapia Chavarria, Arlington Scholar. Enike Intangine Tata. Brayden J. Taylor. I love you, girl. Elizabeth Carbo Taylor, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Lorena Taylor, Arlington Scholar. Claire Ann Thomas, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Victoria C. Thompson, Arlington Scholar. Luis Fernando Toribino, Arlington Scholar. Manuel Torres, Arlington Scholar. Heather Avelina Towery, Arlington Scholar, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. An Min Tron, Arlington Scholar. Melissa Trejo, Arlington Scholar. Carter W. Turpin, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Bibiana Valenzuela, Arlington Scholar. Carter James Van Meter, Arlington Scholar. Binyang Vong. Noel De Jesus Vargas. Ruby Vargas, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Christian Vargas Garillo, Arlington Scholar. Edward Raven Vasquez, Arlington Scholar. Mariana Vasquez, Arlington Scholar. Carlos Omar Vegas.
Anayeli Ventura, Arlington Scholar. Genesis Victoria Ventura, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Cody Bircher, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Jacqueline Tracy Werner, Arlington Scholar, magna cum laude. Jessica Marie Villarreal, Arlington Scholar. Kaylee L. Vida. Rachel Elise Vitovsky, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Taylor Andrew Vojtovich, Arlington Scholar. Jessica Kim Vu, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Cole Connolly Wade, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Camilla Waldrop, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Shakima Renee Ware. Ashley K. Warner, Arlington Scholar. Devon Watson. Levon Watson. Marcus James Watson, Arlington Scholar. Samuel Robert Watson, Arlington Scholar. Erica Renee Watts, Arlington Scholar. Shelby Weekly, Arlington Scholar. Eamon Eugene Y. Mueller, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Eric F. Weiss, Arlington Scholar. Charles Zachary Wells, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Jack D. Wheeler, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Rainey D. Whitten, Arlington Scholar. Bailey Joe Wilden, Arlington Scholar. Aaron M. White, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Calvin White II. Kenyana Marie Whitelow, Arlington Scholar. Tristan Seth Wiley, Arlington Scholar. Kayla J. Williams, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Lillian Claire Williams, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Ian Wilson, Arlington Scholar. Spencer Harrison Witherspoon, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, cum laude. Allison Wold, Arlington Scholar.
Bianca Danielle Woodruff, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate. Jonathan Yabuki, Arlington Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, honor graduate. Catherine M. Yantis, Arlington Scholar, cum laude. Malouk Hussein Yassin, Arlington Scholar. Monica Haney Youssef, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, magna cum laude. Carla Zamora, Arlington Scholar. Tanner G. Zhang, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate.
Luis Ernesto Zendejas.
Mackenzie Brianne Zick, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate. Desire Jones. Here we go. Devin Levi Blackburn, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, honor graduate, Boys Activity Chairperson. Colton Fulton, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate, Senior Class Secretary. Kendall Kinsley, Arlington Scholar, honor graduate, Senior Class President. And now for the top 2% of the class of 2014. Number 13, James C. Dean, Arlington Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, summa cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Number 12, Hari Krishna Kasuru, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 11, Madison Darden, Arlington Scholar, summa cum laude, Senior Class Vice President. Number 10, Michelle Verduzco, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 9, Emily Claire Smith, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 8, Augusta Ukpong, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 7, Connie Meru Chin, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. Number 6, Bobby Liu, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Number 5, Ali Abanashar Eldou, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Number 4, Courtney D. Sexton, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude, International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate. Number 3, Hannah Elizabeth Hollander, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, summa cum laude, Girls Activity Chairperson. Number 2, your salutatorian, Rebecca Noel Tate, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, summa cum laude. And number 1, your valedictorian for the class of 2014, Rachel Elizabeth Newsom, Distinguished Achievement Scholar, National Merit Commended Student, summa cum laude.
At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a
Good evening. My name is Madison Darden, and it has been an honor to serve as your Vice President of the class of 2014. 4 years ago, we took our first steps in the hallways of Arlington High, beginning our high school careers. And today, we were handed a diploma to end it. It has been a long 4 years and a short 4 years. Long because of all the exasperating nights, hard work, time, and energy we put forth to get to this moment. In short, because of the lifelong friendships, the lasting memories, and the moments like this that we realize it's the end. As we take a step into a new chapter of our lives today, we say thank you to everyone who has supported us, to our families who stood by us no matter what, to our teachers who tried to instill in us a passion for learning, to our administrators who wanted to make our high school experience as amazing as possible, to all of our best friends who were there to make these 4 years memorable, to those that couldn't be here tonight but have impacted our lives tremendously, and to all those others we depend on. Without you and without each other, we would not be here today. Tonight, graduates, be proud, feel honored. There are not many moments like this in life, and it's important for us to cherish this special occasion. Tonight is a night to remember and enjoy. As we leave behind our life at Arlington High and we begin a new chapter of life with endless possibilities, just remember that so many people believe in you and have invested so much in helping you succeed. It is my hope each and every graduate takes full advantage of the wisdom they have been given. Because when I look at the class of 2014, I see social activists, entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, writers, photographers, scientists, teachers, leaders, philosophers, and students that have so much to offer the world. We have come so far, but it is encouraging to know that our success and accomplishments do not end here. We have made our mark on Arlington High, and now it is time to go make our mark on the world. Congratulations, class of 2014. We did it, and kick 'em.